Let's go!
Hey, it's Andrew. I'm back with another opening video here, just cracking out all kinds of stuff over the last. It's kind of addicting, honestly. So in this one, I'm not trying to justify anymore why I should buy one of these legendary heroic boxes. For $10.99, but instead trying to convince myself that I don't need to purchase the legendary box and I should just use my cash that I already have on me. Because I would, even if I purchased 3 more legendary boxes, I would leave myself with enough cash to play in the next event, and then by the time the next event rolls around, I would have a whole reload of cash ready to go for that one. Is the game plan anyways. And the only reason I'm thinking of doing this is because I have so many legendary Qs ready to be popped right now. The Atlantis Q, the Crystal Blade Q, the Inferno Q, and the Phoenix Q are all one away from being popped. And then I have a number of other Qs that are just 2 away from being popped. And then only like a handful that, you know, either have just 1 or 0 pieces opened up on them. So, you know, that leaves the playing field completely wide open, and there's really no other way of getting legendaries this quickly, you know. Where else can you get legendaries without having to pay money? You can get them out of these boxes here, but when they say small chance to find a legendary Q piece, trust me on this, I've never opened up a legendary Q piece out of those boxes, and I've been playing this game for close to a month and a half now. So don't hold your breath if you're looking to get them that way. So I'm gonna go ahead here and I'm gonna, you know, you can't get them out of epics, you can't get them out of rares. The only place you can get a legendary Q piece, in my understanding, is from a legendary box. I don't know why they do it that way. I'm sure you could get them out of the collector's boxes too. They do have a sale on right now for expert collector's boxes, which is 50. You get, in this one, you get 52 Q pieces for $20.99 of all collectors, but that includes rares and well, let me just show you. It includes rares and experts. So, epics and rares. So, not really what I want to be like, you know. I'm sure it would include legendaries too. But it kind of like, it really lessens the chance, I think, of opening up. What I'm saying is you're probably not going to open up 10 legendary Q pieces, but you're going to get 52 Q pieces as compared to just 10 straight up legendaries. So play it however you want. Me personally, I prefer right now to just do it this way. I don't know if there's someone out there who has a better way of doing it, but I'm going to go ahead and use some cash to buy 3 more legendaries here. And hope to convince myself that I do not need to spend another $10.99. Because I really don't want to do that today. But I will if I have to. There's a mythical Q piece. Don't get all like, oh my god, he opened up the mythical Q. No, I didn't. Not yet. But 2 off and I will get that mythical Q. Remember, I do have a chance of opening up Qs that I've already opened too, and I just want to point that out. So I can get pieces to Qs that I've already had, so that I can upgrade them. But that's not what I want right now. I want to open up Qs that I don't have, obviously. So, Anyway, hope for the best here. That's all you can do. I don't know if they'll give you more than 1 times Q piece in a box, but hope to find that out in this one. There's another mystical Q piece. One more. That's a very nice one, actually. It's very nice. Elvish type, like foresty type, elf magic type Q. Really good for all the Magic the Gathering fanatics out there today. RNG all-stars out there watching this video right now. Okay, I will call it. I'll call it. I want a Firestorm Q piece right now, or a Thorhammer. I'm allowed to say 2, because I've never gotten either. And it's the 3rd piece of the Medusa Q, which now it just it aggravates my desire to go and purchase more Legendary, because again, now I'm sitting on the fence of having a number of Qs 1 away, and all very good Qs, and you know, so that's 5 of them. Is that 5 or 6? 6. And as you know me, my favorite word is more. 1 is good, 2 is better, but give me more. And once I have more, give me more. So I'm gonna go get more. Because I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Hold on, I gotta go into my PayPal. Okay, so I have now the money. I'm trying to be I just try to be mindful of the time though as well. That's why I don't want to say this either, that I get 7,980 VIP points, which is a lot of VIP points. So we're going to open up the Legendary Heroic Surprise Box here, which includes 10 guaranteed Legendary Q pieces, 33,000 coins. There will be blood, 10 free spins, the Phoenix Q, 1 piece per... Oh, 2 pieces. Okay, well, it only takes 2 to level up the first time, though, so... The Phoenix Q has been opened up. It's a beautiful gold Q, brought to you by King Tut's finest minions from Egypt himself. So, yeah, that is an epic-looking Q. The time on it's not great, but everything else is working in congruence with a legendary... where a legendary should be. Now, let me tell you the little history behind Phoenixes, though. Phoenixes were meant to, like, burn out in a big puff of smoke, or just, like, you know, be, like, have, like, regeneration effects or something like that. So, like, they go away and then they come back. They go away and then they come back. Phoenixes do not have a long time on the earth when they're here. But when they're here, they're doing work. And hard work, so I can see how their mentality was when they're designing a Phoenix Q. And man, oh man, did they ever do a good job on it. I love the look of it. Absolutely amazing first pull. Crystal Blade Q ×2. Well, now we're getting into it. So, it only took 3 legendary boxes, 6 more isolated legendary boxes, 3 heroic legendary boxes, and I've finally opened up. This is one of the best Qs in the game, ladies and gentlemen. At level 1, the Crystal Blade Q. I have no history behind it. I don't have a history lesson behind the Crystal Blade Q. All I can tell you is it looks like a sword, and it's sort of purple, so it's really legendary looking. And I love it. So I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to go to the next one here. Oh, that would have been a nice one to get 2 pieces on. Still not going south with the Thor Hammer Q or the Archangel Q or anything like that. But the Excalibur Q, with that being one off, that'll be an exciting pull when we get it. So let's go to the next one here. The Axiom Q, another one of. So, man, I'm wishing right now that we could have switched the one ofs with the two ofs and the two ofs with the one ofs, but again, you know, RNG gods just love to mess with people, and they're probably up there laughing at me right now. So, moving right along to the next one. The Medusa Q! Oh my god, would you look at that? Another purple Q. That's like one of my... Purplish pink is like one of my favorite colors of all time. And just the fact that it's like Medusa's Q, man. Let me give you all a history lesson right now on who is Medusa. Let me tell you a little bit about Medusa. Let's ask Google for a history lesson on Medusa. Tell us about Medusa.
In Greek mythology, Medusa, also called Gorgo, was one of the 3 monstrous Gorgons, generally described as winged human females with living venomous snakes in place of hair.
And the last sentence, which he failed to say, is those who gazed into her eyes would turn to stone. So anybody who looks at my Medusa Q is going to turn to stone. And I'll just win the game right off that. It's a balanced Q. It's not top tier, but it's definitely tier 2 Q. And it's tier 1 looking, but tier 2 skill set. Next one. And the Minotaur Q. 2 of Minotaur Q. Unbelievable, man. This has been a great opening. I can't stress that to you enough. I already, I've opened up so much today that I forgot in this video that I've already forgot, how much, what has been opened. The Minotaur. Tell us about the Minotaur.
According to Britannica, Minotaur, Greek Minotaurus, in Greek mythology, a fabulous monster of Crete that had the body of a man and the head of a bull. It was the offspring of Pasiphae, the wife of Minos, and a snow-white bull sent to Minos by the god Poseidon for sacrifice.
Okay, well, I heard the word Poseidon, and that makes me think of Atlantis. So I'm going to pray to the RNG gods right now that we get an Atlantis Q for the final crack here, and I would jump out of my seat, and trust me, you don't want me to do that because it will not be a pretty sight. So I'm gonna go into the last opening right now. Let's see what it is. Tell us about Atlantis.
According to National Geographic, Plato told the story of Atlantis around 360 BC. The founders of Atlantis, he said, were half god and half human. They created a utopian civilization and became a great naval power.
Say what? Say that again? What is Atlantis?
According to Wikipedia, Atlantis is a fictional island mentioned in an allegory on the hubris of nations in Plato's works Timaeus and Critias, where it represents the antagonist naval power that besieges ancient Athens, the pseudo-historic embodiment of Plato's ideal state in the Republic.
That's an LGG6, by the way, fam. That's my puppy dog. That's what I roll with every day. I keep that by my side. And then as sidearms, I got the other two that I'm using for the face cam and the other for the video right now. The Zenfone 3 Zoom for the video, and for the face cam, the Zenfone V. How do I call it every time? I can sense things. I don't know what it is, man. I've never been told that I'm psychic before. But every time I call it, I seem to I'm spot on with all these calls, man. Like I just told you, we're gonna open up hella shit in this box. We opened up fucking 6 things. We made progress on a couple others. It says I'm gonna open up the Atlantis queue for the last bowl of all the queues. Just popped it. Wow. Best 10.99 I ever spent, man. Cracked a Phoenix queue, cracked a Crystal Blade queue, cracked a Minotaur queue, cracked a Medusa queue, cracked an Atlantis queue. That's 5 legendary queues in one box. That is the power of a legendary box compared to a collector's box. And with those, now I own 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendary queues. That gives me 42% return on my buy-ins. If I lose. If I win, obviously, I get it back as well. But do you understand what's going on right now? When I play the entire game with the legendary queue from start to finish, even before I take a shot, I have to have it selected for up to 42% return. So it's like a randomly, say it rounds up or whatever. So it's 41.98 or whatever. 105% XP bonus. I'm getting 105% more XP when I play and when I do shit. And free recharges. If you haven't been convinced that getting legendary queues is the way to go in this game after this video, please tell me why you don't want legendary queues in the comment section without being a troll. How could you justify not having a desire to have the best set of collection queues in the game? I understand individual preferences. That's not what I'm talking about. I understand quirks and qualms about legendary queues, or just sentimental value. Maybe your girlfriend got you another queue or something like that, or your granny unlocked a queue for you and you want to play in her memory or something like that. But if you're looking to be competitive, here it is right here. Which is the best one that I have right now? Figuratively speaking, it's probably... Man, that's a good question. Honestly, it's probably the Shangri-La queue. The first one I opened. The Atlantis queue is second. Probably tied with the Crystal Blade queue. The Crystal Blade queue is probably the second best. But yeah, no, it's tied. Crystal Blade, Atlantis, and Medusa, and Shangri-La. You'll see me using them all. I'm off into I'm on another planet. I took this video 10 minutes over what I was wanting it to be. Because I just did not expect. I expected 1 or 2 today. I ended up getting 6. 6 legendaries opened today, and many more one-off. Axion, Excalibur, Inferno, and Mythical, all one-off. Dare I finish off the video by buying one more legendary box. Is this gluttony, or should I just indulge? Just because I can. You want to hear another history lesson when I crack open the... Yeah? Okay. Let's do it. Since I'm feeling it right now, we'll end this video after this legendary box. Win or lose. You can't lose, but I'm not opening up anymore is what I'm saying. After this is the last one. And it's a laser Q, not... That's actually the one legendary Q that I don't want. So we'll just pretend like that never happened. Three scratchers. I wish you could just automatically scratch scratchers. Don't not scratch your scratchers or spin your spinners unless you got tons of money and don't care about... If you don't care about free stuff, if you don't like free stuff, then don't accept the free gifts that this game has to offer you. But if you like free stuff, take all of it. That's what it's there for. And I guess with that, I'll just continue to spin my spins. And if I get anything good, I'll let y'all know in the next one. Jessica. Keith. Harry. Murphy. Sarah. And Waldo. I know you're all out there watching right now, wondering why am I not yet subscribed to this guy's channel? He just opened up 6 legendary Qs. He's gonna be balling on this game. He just got 7,500 coins from one of his spins. He's got a really great fade going on there. A really great hairdo going on there. I just don't know why I can't press that little red button right underneath the video and click the like button and leave a comment in the comment section letting him know that I've watched the video and I support the cause. We can't understand why you're not subscribed yet either, so go ahead and click that button now and forever hold your peace. And most importantly, you know, the most important thing, after you subscribe, don't unsubscribe. That's the key. And click the little bell notification and you'll never have to miss another epic segment from this channel ever again. Looks like I got one more scratcher that I forgot to do. Almost got a legendary there. My god, could you imagine I got another legendary off the spin of the wheel? Like, I feel like I'm not worthy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I'm not worthy. You get that, like, sense that you're, like, that you've been, like, that you're just not worthy or something like that. I'm beyond satisfied at the moment. Wowie, man, like, just a front line of terror. This is a front line of pure terror for my opponents. Like, they're gonna be so sorry. Here under the store tab on the Kingpin TV channel on YouTube, there's a bunch of gear, new gear created by me, Kingpin. And we can even click over to view on Teespring, and it'll take us right to the official Teespring website where the entire store, Kingpin's Tea House, is located, where all of my merch can be looked at and purchased.
Hey man, I really liked your video.